Okay, and we are back for more MonsterCon. Let's go double check that we have, because last time, unfortunately, we played as green. So first time we played as blue, and got the super secret special ending with April. Got the smooches. Next one we played last week was green, and we tried romancing Liam, but Liam wasn't feeling it. So, and yeah, steer mode is on because you guys missed the hilarious song last week that plays during the credits. I can't wait. So we're going to play local one player because it's always just me, and we've got to go with the regular game because I need to collect all of those mystery boxes. Yeah. So we were Surf Rock before, Kawaii Future Base last week. Let's go with the fantasy vibes today. Okay. And we're just going to skip the intros because we read them in the first one with April. So now we're going to be red.
I didn't even buy a ticket.
Okay. Sorry for skipping everything here. We're just going to get down into the meat of everything since we're already at 8:30. So tell us 3 things you like. Oh my goodness, so 100% Doug, hugs. There was Shiny Dice and hyper complex Euro games. Because you know, every Friday we play board games at my friend's house. So choose your top 3 favorite fighting game character archetypes. Okay, so we're going to go with Fighting Girl, Buff Dude, and Mystery Guy. Okay, so we have unlocked. So before we started with Shonen and Romance, and we went with Shonen, which unlocked Sci-Fi and Superhero, and we went with Sci-Fi. I'm so sad I can't show you that one because the audio got corrupted. So today it looks like we have Magical Girl and Noir. We're going to go with Magical Girl. Okay.
Here comes the MVP.
Okay. So we want to go with... I think we want to go with fun most. So we're going to go to the community center. The community zone. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Ooh, it's locked Monopoly. This goes against all your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of a street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. Oh, no. No, what have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave, but deep down, you have to admit you got +2 fun. You then look over and see Liam, Omen, Doug, and Nico chatting in front of a scoreboard. Sports? In your con? You better check this anomaly out.
Oh, hi there.
Hey Red, you want to play imaginary ball with us? You basically sit together and imagine you're playing a ball game. It's fun, probably. Ready to play? Let's have me against all of you. Ha! You've made a critical strategic error, Vampire. 1 versus 4 is a completely unfair distribution. You're right. It is completely unfair for you four. It is all. You and your friends sit down, close your eyes, and start imagining as hard as you can. You imagine yourself on the beach. You don't want to be left out, but you don't want to play sports either, even if they're imaginary. Do any of you see the ball?
Are we winning?
No, just the insides of my eye sockets. Are we winning?
I've just scored a point.
Okay, thanks for saying that for me, Liam. What? How? Forfeit your point to me or forfeit your life.
Yes!
Yes, I score again. You think maybe Liam's full of it, but then a referee shows up and awards Liam 2 imaginary points.
Wow.
Wow, nice. I wish I were half the athlete you are, Liam. Liam somehow stomps everyone's ass at imaginary ball. A crowd has formed to cheer him on. He's up 20-0, which is to say he keeps repeating, "Ha, I score again," with his eyes closed. Ow! Sorry, gang. I gotta hit the bench. I think I twisted my imaginary ankle. Fine, be gone from me. Red, get in there and win me some points, or I will twist both of your imaginary ankles. Shit, you don't have imaginary medical insurance. You better beat Liam at this game, but how? Anime Mastermind plot twist, reveal that you imagined that 1 week before, your team paid millions of imaginary dollars to hire Liam, so all his points have been for your team. Throw Liam off by asking him why he isn't wearing imaginary pants in the imaginary match. Ooh. I'm gonna go with, like, why aren't you wearing pants?
Holy moly!
Liam, put some pants on. There are children in here, and they have very active imaginations. I'm obviously wearing imaginary pants. You can see them right there in your minds. I beg to differ. In my mind, your imaginary undergarments are on full display, and you have clearly skipped imaginary leg day. For shame!
Stop it!
Stop it. Yeah, Omen, stop it. You shouldn't shame Liam just because he doesn't hit the imaginary gym as often as we do. It doesn't make him any less imaginarily valid. I'm sorry, Liam. As much as I want to, I can't picture you wearing pants anymore. Can you remind us what your pants look like? Liam spends the next 5 minutes describing every detail of his imaginary pants. Now is your chance. Look, everyone! Derek scored a point! I did? The ref says he did, so he did, and just before the match comes to an end. The final score is Team Liam 20 points, Team Omen and Henchman 1 point.
That was clever indeed.
We may have been defeated, but thanks to you, my gelatinous friend, we escaped total crushing humiliation, which is better than nothing. Go Doug, you did it!
I'm good at sports!
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't believe it. I'm good at sports. While your friends celebrate, Liam puts his hand on your shoulder.
You've earned my respect.
You got me in the end, Red. I respect that. I rarely see a team score even 1 point against me. Even if I always play without pants on. Did he just wink at you, or did you imagine it? You're not imagining the too fun you get, at least, or the too smart you lose.
Let's set this con on fire.
Yay! Okay, so now we've got... Let's go with creativity. So that's smarts. I think that's boldness. That's charm, so creativity has to be the purple one. You're chilling in your hotel room when suddenly a man dressed as a rat breaks in. He runs around while yelling, "I am the rat, I am the rat, look at me, the rat," and then he leaves as confusingly as he came. You call reception to complain. Yes, that. It happens sometimes. Apologies, ma'am. We can compensate you with 2 creativity. Fuck it, you'll take that. You head back to the hotel room with Liam and Omen and walk in on Doug letting the SpookyCon mascot use his laptop for some reason.
Oh, hi there.
Hi guys, I'd like you to meet my friend Pom Pom. He's helping me get a better life. What do you mean by that? Well, we got to chatting outside, and I was talking about how much I loved comics and movies because you can live vicariously through the characters. And he said he knows a way for me to live a new life in real life. We just have to swap identity. Oh my goodness! Doug! Sweet baby! He's almost done using my birth certificate and social security number to make a pretend ID with my name and his face on it.
Stop it.
Don't fucking let him do that. He's stealing your identity. No, he's swapping identities with me. Don't worry, it's an even trade. Yep, I get Doug's clean criminal record, and he gets a daily call from my parole officer. Fear not, Liam, I have an idea. Omen snatches Doug's laptop out of Pom Pom's hands and throws it out of the window. Hey, I wasn't using that. I'm not leaving until I get a new identity. Yeah, that's fair.
Nope.
It's not fair. He tried to scam you. Hey, I said he could have a new identity, and I'm a slime of my word. Do any of you have a spare identity he could have? Red? Time to put your years of experience creating amazing TTRPG character sheets to work. This is the same thing but illegal. Trust in carcination, a proven form of convergent evolution, which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. This means he will eventually get a new identity as a crab. What? Okay, that's weird, and I'd like to see where this goes, but this is more me. This is...
That makes no sense.
That wouldn't even work. Character sheets have no legal bearing on... Okay, Pom Pom, you can either do a melee build, a caster build, or a healer build. Which one sounds the most fun? I guess melee? Melee is good, but it's weaker without a party. I recommend balancing yourself with some healing spells, or at least a toughness feat. Why do you care? I thought you said this would not work. Well, it won't. But if y'all are gonna do dumb shit, you might as well at least do it well. Time to pick your class and stats. What do you want to be proficient in, buddy? I guess being good at stealing and avoiding the cops would be pretty great for me. Rogue it is! Oh, that sounds compelling. Can I be a rogue instead of a reformed villain? No. Killjoy. Now you gotta pick your name. This is critical. A good name can make or break your TTRPG experience. I don't know. You got any ideas? Unfortunately for you, I have already chosen the best name in existence. But it is not too late for you to take second prize and become Omen Jr. Satisfied, Omen Jr. leaves to register his character sheet at the DMV. You gain 2 creativity for helping him remake himself, but lose 2 smarts.
Here comes the MVP.
Okay, I gotta go to the merch hall. I gotta see what Red's picture is. Yes. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede! Oh, sorry. Walking around the lobby, you see a flood of people coming in from the other areas. Crowd stampede. Trying not to panic, you remember what your yoga teacher taught you. When you get caught in the middle of a crowd stampede, remember to go with the flow. You do, and the flow consists of the crowd trampling you. Still, you gain 2 boldness for braving the stampede. There's a meetup for fans of Liam Prom on, so obviously you're going. It's awesome to see people support your friends. Oh, this is adorable. Oh my gosh, so cute. So, Red, how long have you been following Zoe for? We were fans of Zoe back when sacrificing goats to her was cool. But it's not cool anymore, eh? Don't go making sacrifices to Zoe if you were thinking of doing so. Yeah, no worries. I haven't done that since... Hold that thought. Look, everyone, it's Zoe. And is that the Doug? I need to make a Liam prom shirt, like, now. Doug, you bailed a bot I reported from the Liam prom Discord one time. It was really cool. Me? Cool? It was nothing. All part of a mod's job. This guy, am I right? He's like the sheriff of the server. Tell us how you got so cool, Doug. Come on, spare a tip or two.
Huh?
You want me to give advice on being cool? Gosh, hang on, I've got a notebook here with everything I've learned. Let's see. You leave Doug to it and go check on your other friends who seem to be discussing the logistics of this meeting. Okay, so I think Zoe was a softer version of Nico. So, Liam, what do you have planned to kick this thing up to the next level? What do you mean? You're the star attraction. You gotta do something awesome to give the fans a unique Liam prom experience. They'll cherish forever. I understand. You want me to perform the one-man German opera I've been working on. I don't think that's quite what the fans are looking for, Leo. Are you sure? I've been practicing, and I really think I'm getting quite good. Here, just let me warm up. No opera! There's a reason Opera Liam was cut from the draft. It's gotta be something a normal person would think is awesome, too. Liam, pretentious dork that he is in no way qualified to judge what that might be. Looks like it's up to you to find a way to make this a fan meet for the ages. Instead of commemorative tattoos, you get commemorative scars. Stab everyone in the foot, it will last forever. Everyone's seen Liam turns into a bat, some have seen Liam turns into a hot dog stand, but no one's seen Liam turns into a bouncy castle. Surprising, memorable, and you can bounce inside of— What?! I'm sorry, what? Won't let me cheat? No. I don't want to stab people in the foot. I'm not dating Omen. I want to go for Doug this time. But Liam turns into a bouncy castle? Let's go with it. Let's see what happens. Turn Liam into a bouncy castle. An hour later, you, your friends, and the other fans are having an awesome time inside the bouncy castle that is Liam. Wow, who'd have thought bouncing around inside Liam could be so much fun?
Fuck yeah!
To be totally surrounded by the Liam de Lioncourt is the ultimate Liam experience. The only thing better than being inside Liam is being inside Liam to get— Oh my— Ooh. Hey, we should get a group picture so we always remember the awesome time we had inside Liam together. Totally. We'll be telling the story of when they had fun inside Liam for years to come. Thanks again for letting us bounce around inside you, Liam. Oh, bouncy! Oh, that is adorable! Oh, the cuteness! Whatever. This is all just research from my absurdist novella about a man who wakes one morning to find himself transformed into a gigantic bouncy castle. Oh, you say that, but I know you're having fun too, right, Liam? Right? Fine, I'll admit this is the second most fun time I've had 10 to 15 people inside of me again. Okay. And you're happy to be one of those 10 to 15 people. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 boldness.
Let's show him how it's done.
What? Wow, okay. Let's go into the merch hall. Oh, she's super into Axeman. That's adorable. At the stands, you find a fan zeal vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fan seals. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own true charm. You and your friends are browsing Artist Alley. Compared to the lewd emoji sculptures you just passed, finding a foot fetish art stand is downright tame. Good afternoon. Does anything catch your eye? Everything's on sale. If you're not into feet, I've got other pieces you might like. I could even draw a hand if you want. No, never mind. Please don't make me draw a hand. What about teeth? You like teeth, right? I've got lots of teeth I could sell you. No thank you. Related question, are you okay? I suppose you've caught me red-footed. Truthfully, I haven't sold much art lately, and I'm getting a bit worried about my bottom line. Too true. I get it. Occasionally, the free hand of the market becomes a prude and wants to stop fondling the free feet of the market. Ew, I hate hands. Your plight is universal, my friend. You're suffering from what many artists might suffer today. Being cringe? Well, that too, but I was going to say being broke. Either way, I can relate. Don't worry, Mr. Feet Artist. I can promise Red's awesome ideas will help you get rich. You don't feel like ruining Doug's image of you today. How can you help this artist turn his craft into a viable business? Okay, sorry. People are too used to anime full of waifus with disproportionately big boobs. Maybe it's time for waifus with disproportionately big feet. New fan service just dropped. All the great failed artists eventually became teachers. It's time for this artist to become a teacher at Feet Academy. Okay, we're gonna go with the waifus. And you said it for me, Zoe. Thank you. It has a certain logic to it. Back in the day, anime wasn't this oversaturated with big titty waifus. Maybe everything changed when an ambitious artist who specialized in drawing boobs changed anime forever. This could be your chance to make history. It's worth a try. The feet artist draws a cute anime girl with disproportionately enormous feet.
Yes.
Yes, it's exactly what I never knew I needed. I don't know, isn't it a bit weird? Maybe the first time someone drew a big boob waifu, it also looked a bit weird. But now everybody loves anime boobs. Right, and who can resist those tootsies? You could eat an omelet off of those beautiful souls. Wait, why is it still saying Inkabini? Sorry, one moment. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. I changed it during the break to say Monster Prom instead of the game we were playing earlier. But apparently it reverted back somehow. Anyway, back to the feet. I admit, this girl has big step on me vibes. Are you selling this drawing? Sure, if you're buying. See, you've already got a new customer. Big feet waifu era, here we come. You all high-five with your feet as thematically appropriate. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts. Time to get some fresh air. So we're trying to go with Doug today.
I'm gonna sit the hardest.
So, Doug, what do you want to do? Go for a walk, board game night, go out to dinner. Let's go to, let's play board games, since we're all about them board games. Oh, that's so cute! You and Doug have a great game night. You play a new Euro game that Doug backed on Start Kicker. After 2.5 hours of trying to understand the rules, you discover that the game is more fun when you just build towers with the pieces. Congrats, you reinvented Jenga with extra steps. At least you still have fun with Doug. Yay! Day 2 comic making time!
Everybody's gonna love this or else.
The con is a whirlwind of activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find the time to work on your comic. Time to brainstorm. So what would be a weird yet cool explanation for why you made $1 million last year? Your correct use of grammar. You infuriated a lot of people online and you made money out of it. Uranus, but trust me, it was cool. People got into buying merch of your face ironically, but you made money unironically, so fuck them. This is hilarious. Oh, that goes for smarts. I wanted fun. Okay. If you could remove something from your day-to-day life, what would you remove? People who don't realize how beautiful your hair is. The color turk. Ooh, no. I love the blues and greens. Doing your taxes. Everything that's not pizza. Okay. Everything that's not pizza. 100%. Time to get back to the con.
I'm on fire, baby.
Okay, so we've been everywhere except the main stage. So let us go to the main stage before we go back to fun. You attend a panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes to games. The short answer is that you shouldn't. This turns out to be invaluable knowledge that makes you gain 2 smarts. Also, you must pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. JK. Get ready to get hype because Lou, Liam, and Doug are going to see April perform a live concert on the main stage.
Hi, my darling fools!
Okay. Hi, my sweet April Fools. How is everyone today?
April! April!
Woohoo! April, you're the best! Doug, don't be vague with your support. She's the best at what? Also, I doubt she's the best. Such a superlative statement feels a bit insincere. Good support should be realistic and constructive. Look, April, you are quite decent at this. This isn't the best concert I've ever attended, but neither is it the worst. Woohoo. Liam gives a thumbs up. April is looking at you three with what one could describe as murder eyes. I think I get it now. Let me try. Here, I brought a mic. This way she'll be sure to hear your very helpful words of support. Oh, no, 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 no. Thanks. Oh. April, even though my feet hurt a bit and the acoustics in here aren't great, I'm having a super fun time. Good one, Doug. You can see the words of support have worked by how intensely April is looking at us three. Here, Red, your turn! No way are you using this mic. At this rate, April will get down from the stage just to murder you all. You'd better come up with an alternative way to show her your support. Become better supporters by filling the 3 most effective support roles: healer, enchanter, and the comedic relief. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You, Doug, and Liam should hold a concert just in front of April's concert. No. We're gonna go with better supporters. You tell your friends your idea. Liam still thinks it's better to yell in his mic, but you get them both on board. By the end of April's first song, you 3 are ready. Thanks for coming, my darling fools. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. April, you used a lot of stamina in that performance. Allow me to heal it. April, I'm an enchanter. I have this spell to protect you against arrows. You know, in case someone tries to shoot arrows at you. Which means Liam is Liam is the comedic relief. What is he going to say?
That is a choice.
Oh, that's neat. But please stop doing weird magic at me. It's distracting. Are we making you nervous, April? Let me heal that. Nervousness is not something you can heal. It's not working. Liam, lighten the mood with your hilarious one-liner.
Nope.
I'm not saying it. I don't even understand how that line is funny or helpful in any way. Do it, Liam. April's counting on us. He's got fire in his eyes. I am Liam Delinecourt and I smell like butt. But
That was epic.
it worked. You silly geese. Come on, quiet down so I can focus on the concert. The concert goes off without a hitch, probably thanks to your support. You gain 2 smarts from knowing so much about support roles and lose 2 creativity.
Let's set this con on fire.
Okay. So we're gonna go with the community zone. You sit down to play a really complicated European board game. You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep. But what you did get to read of the manual was too fun. Later, Omen and Doug are fulfilling some con volunteer hours by officiating the Pokemon's trading card game tournament. You and Liam are also there. Liam because he loves correcting people on rules. You because it's increasingly clear that you're only at this con to hang around your hot friends. Hey, we're wrapping up the final match now. Well, what do you get the trophy? What trophy? The one I gave you this morning. Oh, I thought you were awarding that trophy specifically to me. Why would I give you a trophy? I don't know. Best volunteer and best omen were my best guesses.
Nice.
Oh, those are great guesses. Indeed. Maybe the trophy was for best guesser. It wasn't. It's the trophy for the winner of this tournament. Go grab it. The award ceremony should start any minute. We may have a problem. What's wrong? You see, I did that thing. What do you call it nowadays? I did a pawn to the trophy.
What?
Why would you pawn the trophy? It was my trophy. I'll do what I want. It was never your trophy. Well, it definitely isn't now that I pawned it.
Crap.
Crap, Red, it'd be great if you could think of something to award the winner before our manager hears about this. Award the one all professional gamers seek, a coupon for parental approval of their life choices. Give them a drinking glass. Trophies are a very inefficient container for liquids anyway. We're gonna go with parental approval.
Good thinking.
That's an awesome idea. I mean, nerds that struggle to relate to their parents would want this coupon more than anything else in the world. If you say so, give me a pen. I will make the pathetic coupon. You can't. You're not a parent. If it doesn't come from a real parent, the approval isn't as genuine. Fine, I'll find some other father and hold his children hostage until he signs the coupon. Technically, I sired of another vampire once, which makes me a sort of father, so I can write the coupon. Really? I didn't know you were the fatherly type, Liam. I'm not. I had no idea my vampiric offspring would develop a familial attachment to me. It was embarrassing for everyone involved. But if the alternative is Omen harasses strangers and commits crimes, then I'll assume the role and write the coupon. Liam writes the coupon and you all award it to the tournament winner. The tears she sheds for finally being approved by her dad, or any dad, warm your heart. This is weird, but if the winner's happy and not accusing us of fraud, I guess I'll allow it. I think it's great. Imagine the joy of getting written parental approval. You don't have to imagine it, Doug. Here, I wrote you a coupon too.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, Doug! Poor sweet baby. And Jesse said most of the line for me, so we just went through it. Looks like Liam saved the day by being the ultimate daddy. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 smarts.
Let's show him how it's done.
So, back to the merch hall. You buy a cool t-shirt which features the entire JoJo family tree. Needless to say, it's several sizes too big for you. You get back to the stall to return it, but the vendor doesn't take refunds. Unacceptable. What he can give you is a free JoJo pose. You take it. It forces the limits of your flexibility, but you gain 2 charm from striking such a pose. You, Liam, Omen, and Doug are wandering the merch hall looking for the stupidest t-shirts to gift your friends back home when... Hello, do you want to buy my zine? It's a riveting chronicle about the adventures of Super Vacuum Cleaner. I would sooner spend my money on a leisurely root canal. Be gone from me. But Omen's money and her leisurely root canal are put at risk when a mugger jumps out and holds you all at gunpoint. Give me all your valuables and get ready to die. No, thank you. Can I stab this man, Liam?
Nope.
No, that will corrupt your redemption arc. Just give him your valuables. They're not worth risking our lives. Aw, but I just bought this limited edition Goku Tamagotchi. I'd be willing to take 1 or 2 bullet wounds for it. Fuck that. I don't want your wallets, your jewelry, or even your Tamagotchis.
Nice.
Thank goodness. I'll kill you if you can't offer me something truly valuable, like a fanzine about vacuum cleaners with superpowers. Oh, God. Wow, good thing I'm selling exactly this sort of scene 2 feet away from you. I love her. I just love her so much. What a relief. Let's buy a copy for the mugger. Actually, I'll only accept 1 copy from each person here who doesn't want to die. Guys, this is a scam. The robber and the zeal seller are obviously in on this together. Liam, you idiot! Don't you see? This criminal is demanding a very rare and specific valuable that we happen to have available in our vicinity. You are lucky that I was here to notice our golden opportunity. Now let us seize it. You better think of a way to avoid being mugged. That doesn't involve buying a shitty fanzine about vacuum cleaners. Ah, the mugger gave a solution away. Get hyped because it's time to call Super Vacuum Cleaner. Come to think, you're not in the middle of your own redemption arc, which means you're good to stab the mugger yourself. That sounds good, but we're gonna go with call Super Vacuum Cleaner. Because that seems like the more fun option Doug would like. Because we're trying to romance Doug, not Omen yet. We'll get Omen next time when we're Yellow, the cat boy. What's Super Vacuum Cleaner? The character from that awful zine. Ah, right. I think my brain keeps deleting that information for being irrelevant. As if summoned by a need for justice and cleanliness, a cartoony theme song begins to play, and Super Vacuum Cleaner appears. Wow, it's you really, Super Vacuum Cleaner. This is such an honor. I begin a life of crime in hopes of one day meeting you firsthand. Will you sign my... Super Vacuum Cleaner flies into the mugger's face and knocks him flat on his back. Aggressive vacuum cleaner noises.
Golly.
Yikes, did that crack come from the mugger's skull or the tile floor? It's impossible to know, and it seems Super Vacuum Cleaner isn't done yet. It wraps its hose around the mugger and starts choking him out. Dang, I didn't know Super Vacuum Cleaner was this grim. You would have known if you bought my zeal. Super Vacuum Cleaner will stop at nothing to clean these filthy streets of crime. Want a copy? You all take a second to answer. You are a bit distracted by how viciously Super Vacuum Cleaner is beating the mugger up. It's a horrible sight.
I'm out.
It's still a no for me. Well, who are you to judge a vacuum cleaner for using gratuitous, unnecessary violence? That's how you solve half of your problems anyway. You gain 2 fun for meeting a superhero, but lose 2 boldness.
Let's set this con on fire.
Let's go to the lobby. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms, is that using them always ensures 2 boldness. It's the main reason why people use them. Some things never change. You, Liam, and Nico decide to visit Omen and Doug while they get their con volunteer hours assisting at the first aid booth. It's all going smoothly until... Somebody help me! I can't breathe! I've got a gaping chest wound!
Holy moly!
Holy moly! Lay down here, sir. I'll page the on-site doctor right now.
Paging Dr. Nico.
Oh good gracious. Oh. Don't worry, Dr. Nico can provide some first aid and TV-worthy brooding until the real doc shows up. Let's see this wound. The cosplayer lifts his cardboard armor to reveal his completely uninjured chest. What's going on here? Is this a prank? No, I'm really hurt. I'm the Shadowy Light, and I was fighting an epic battle against the Dark Emperor when he stabbed my leg with the Sword of Midnight. Let me stop you right there. Make-believe is fun and all, but this is a real first aid booth for real injuries. Quit wasting our time. But Liam, cosplay is a serious art form. Sometimes you get so deep into character that it's hard to get back out.
Sounds legit.
If this guy got wounded in a cosplay battle, the wound may look fake to you, but it's very real to him. He can feel the pain in his thespian soul. I have a thespian soul too, but I still know that this is not a real wound. And we're not real doctors, which makes us qualified to treat it.
Well, I've heard worse.
That makes sense, kinda. Sadly, the volunteer manager didn't teach us how to do first aid on a wounded soul. Then it's up to you, Red. Hurry up and treat this cosplayer's fake wound. He could fake bleed out at any second. His imaginary lung's been punctured. You'll need a lung donation from his imaginary friend. Or treat him by drawing a badass-looking scar on him. That's the only reason action heroes fight in the end, to get badass-looking scars. Yes! Let's go with this one. I'm in! Getting badass scars is the best reason to get into a fight.
Huh?
I'll draw the scar. What do we think? Some sexy slash wounds over his right nipple? I don't know. I think the scar will look more convincing with a good backstory.
Someone give me a knife.
I say there is no scar better than a real scar. Let's just stab him. No, Omen, give me that knife. Why, are you jealous? We can all stab him if you like, Bukake style, just like... Oh my gosh, no! Homin. Ah, I love you, Homin. Like Julius Caesar. In the midst of this debate, you take the liberty of grabbing a marker and draw your badass scar on the cosplayer's chest. Wow, that's actually perfect. It makes me wish my body was made of a material that could be scarred. It's true, the scar does have an indelibly badass je ne sais quoi. Liam, God help me if you shoehorn je ne sais quoi into a sentence one more time. You're a real artist, Red. Maybe even a scar artist. Haha. Absolutely. One day I hope to stab someone and leave a scar that's half as cool as this one. You lose too fun, but gain true creativity from your... You lose too fun, but gain true creativity from your skill at designing scars. You should be out there stabbing people in the name of art. Welcome to my mystery shop, where fate does the choosing and you do the paying. So we are going through, we are trying to collect all of the stats, but now they're people. Because it's just the stats of this game, yo. It's like it's based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. Since we get all of these, we'll go through the other ones, like Del Daniel Does Nothing, Zodiac Thirst, Cosmic Office, Buff Bugs, Landmarks in Love, My Weird Little Village, and Major Arcana No Mercy. So let's see, what are we getting today? We got Money Montgomery. The amount of all stats gained or lost from events is doubled. Ooh, nice. It's true what they say. Life is like a mystery box shop. You lose all your money and you get random crap. Now it's comic time.
I'll be the greatest author ever.
Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm. You know you shouldn't, but you are totally getting this gift for your nephew's 5th birthday. A team of lawyers, one day he might need it. A collection of your strong opinions on the meat industry. If the internet won't listen to you, maybe a 5-year-old will. A gull. Or a gull, but one with some cute patterned print. It is for a child, after all. None of these are things... Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Yep, because it seems like the creative option. What terrible thought keeps you up at night? The real you died years ago, and you're just an AI replica replacing it. Oof. France doesn't exist, it's just a product of our collective imagination. Your pet probably wants you dead. At some point in your life, you'll be forced to eat a loved one. It's not a matter of if, but when. Let's go with that one. Bold. Cool.
I'm on fire, baby.
Okay, more board games. You attend a workshop at the Community Zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the Sailor Moon finish would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain 2 fun and +1 amazing hairstyle. You, Nico, and Liam go to watch Doug play in the competitive tarot tournament. Hopefully there's a wheel in his future. Nico cosplaying Light is hilarious. I'm sorry. Best of luck to you, my friend. I confess I never much liked this game, but since you like it, I will pretend to care about it for your sake.
Aww.
Aw, thank you. Not to brag, but I won the Spooky Elementary Competitive Tarot Championships back in the day, so I think I've got this. Doug signs in, reviews the rules packet, and learns that he does not got this at all.
What the fudge?
Half my deck's not tournament legal. There's like 30 new keywords. There's a lunar phase of play now. What the fudge is that? A lunar phase is the apparent shape of the moon when the sun hits it at... I think it was a rhetorical question. Well, don't worry, Doug. I've already tabulated the perfect plan to help you win. This can't be a battle of cards, but a battle of minds. And the mind is tested when you think outside the box.
Oh, jeez.
Geez, I don't think I could pull that off. Sure you can. I just know there's a bad boy inside you waiting to be let out so he can cheat at a card game. Okay, maybe you're alright. Maybe it's time for bad boy Doug to shine. Aren't you worried about getting disqualified? Nope, I have complete and total faith in Nico's strategy. Which is what exactly? It's, do you have any ideas, Red? Casually points a gun at Doug's opponent while he plays. That'll surely distract them. Teach Doug how to count cards. In movies, the people who know how to count cards always win. Neither of these sound like a very fun thing. I don't want to choose either of these. Like, the option I was hoping it would do, like, stand on the other side of the opponent and tell him through a comm, like, what the opponent's card is in his hand. Which one should we choose? Let's go with this one.
Not a bad idea.
That could work. If you want to count cards, I recommend the high-low strategy. You just need to track the ratio of... Psh, nah, I'll teach you how to do it, Doug. I'm basically a card-counting expert. What? But I'm literally a card-counting expert. I can prove it if you... We don't have that kind of time. Nico, teach me your ways in 5 minutes or less. Nico spends 5 minutes teaching Doug how to count cards. When the first match begins, Doug intently watches his opponent play. After a long, tense pause... 6! She played 6 cards! That's right, buddy! It was 6 cards! I knew you could do it! That's not even how card counting works. You're supposed to... She's got this. Doug's a card-counting prodigy. So now what do I do? Play 7 cards. Why the hell would that help? Because 7 is more than 6, silly. It's undoubtedly a better strategy. It isn't. Doug loses the match. I don't get it. Where did I go wrong? When you listen to Nico instead of me. Maybe you miscounted. I thought you were right, but every monster makes mistakes. Oh. Don't be sad, buddy. Tell you what, we'll keep practicing, and next month we'll all go to Las Vegas and get rich. Who's in?
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah, I'm in. Sadly, I'm banned from most casinos for counting cards, though I guess I could give you pointers through an earpiece. Fuck yeah, you Vegas trip. You gain 4 smarts for learning how to count cards, but lose 4 bonus.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's see what happens in the merch hall. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before reality made you a cynic. You might be too old for these toys today, but you can still siphon the true charm from the memories. You're still reeling from the horrors you saw in that homemade taxidermy booth, so you're a little slow on the uptake when your other friends stop dead.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, is that a Pure Lush Polyresin 1/4 figurine of Lady Dimitrescu minted box? Were any of those words supposed to mean something to me? They only made 50 of these beauties. I've never even seen one in person. I think I'm gonna pass out. Focus, Doug. You can't make the purchase of a lifetime if you don't keep your eyes on the prize. Ha! There's no chance in heck I can afford that figurine. I'd need to take out like 2 loans on my moped. It's okay. It's enough just to stand here admiring it, pretending for a few sweet minutes that it's mine. Mwahaha! I've purchased a big-breasted object of your desire. Grovel for my mercy. Oh, Omen, you should have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Omen, it was incredibly nice of you to buy Doug that figurine. As your Redemption Arc program sponsor, I'm proud to take some credit for your growth. What are you two talking about? I bought this lecherous totem for me!
Count your days, fuckers.
I don't yet know how it works, but its mere aura caused your brains to become mush. And now that power belongs to me. Count your days, fuckers.
I take no responsibility for this.
Never mind. I take no responsibility for this. Omen may be an idiot, but they're a hot, rich idiot that you like, and they just bought something that another heartbroken idiot you like really wants. If you play your cards right, you're sure that you can work something out that makes everyone happy. Strike a deal with Omen. Doug gets the figurine, and she can have some other placing in exchange, like your soul or whatever. Explain that the figurine is powerfully cursed. Whoever owns it risks developing an intense attachment to the fictional hottie it represents. Ooh. I want to choose both of these. Let's go with this one. Maybe he'll like me more if I sell my soul for something he wants. Red, don't. Hush, Liam! Adults are talking! Good boy. Now, Red, show me the goods. Fine. You recite an ancient Enochian chant that turns your astral self inside out and exposes your soul. Red, you don't need to forfeit your immortal soul in exchange for a figurine just because I like it. But then again, it is a Pure Lush Polyresin Lady Dimitrescu, so who am I to tell you what to do? Well, you don't need to, because there's no deal. You are too eager to get rid of your soul. There must be something wrong with it. What? That's silly. What could be wrong with my soul? Many things. For one, you could have soul bonded with somebody without protection and contracted soul crabs. Or perhaps you sat in a weird smell for too long and allowed the stink to soak into the fabric of your soul.
No deal.
I don't want my soul prison to smell bad. Offer denied. I keep the totem. Are you really turning down my soul for a horny piece of plastic? I've got a demon offering me a year of piano lessons for this thing. Ugh! Fine, I'll take your soul. I guess worst case scenario, I can later trade it for those piano lessons. I suspect I have to relearn anyway. You know, now I have half the hands I had when I first learned.
That was epic.
Red, I owe you big time. Not my soul, please, but maybe I could give you my moped? You're just happy to help, and that you finally managed to get rid of your soul. Soul crabs are the worst. You gain 4 charm and lose 4 smarts.
Here comes the MVP.
Okay. So what do we have left? The lobby, which is creativity. We got the main stage for smarts. And the hotel and outdoors creativity. Let's go with the main stage. You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1, good artist copy, great artist steal. Seems easy enough, there are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2, write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks bright. Step 3, add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well, shit. You don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a Spider Shark comic by Red in the future. You'll gain 2 smarts from all you've learned. Suddenly, you, Liam, and Doug are in an area of the con you've never seen before. It's very dimly lit. You hear screams in the distance, and is that blood on the floor?
Huh?
What are we doing here, Liam? I thought you were taking me to the merch hall. Ha. As if the merch hall even knew of the mustachioed merman gotcha collection. No, we could only find it here. But this place isn't even on the con map. Look, it says do not enter, and it's covered with a skull and crossbones sign. That's meant to scare away the amateurs. If you know where to turn and whom to ask, there's a whole black market for things that seem impossible to find. Alright, so who do we ask? Every time we make eye contact with somebody, they make a throat-slitting gesture. Come on, Doug. They're more scared of you than you are of them. Oh, good. They must be terrified then. Here, I'll show you. Excuse me, sir. What do you want, Wham? I'm looking for a certain mustachioed man, and I'd be willing to pay to meet him. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, as they say. You hitting on me? Get ready to kiss the barrel of my gun, you purple wuss. I guess my street lingo is a little rusty. Come on, Doug. Show your volunteer badge with pride. That'll show them not to mess with us.
Doug, con volunteer.
Okay, look, I'm an official con volunteer. Oh, so you're narcs. Well, you clearly did the right thing coming with Liam and Doug. That way you'll be able to say goodbye when they get killed. Then again, you might get killed too, and what's worse, you will never find the mustachioed merman. Quick, teach these two some street smarts before the street kills them. Rent the Con Underbelly audio tour to learn some facts about the history of the black market and how not to die in it. Pretend to be black market critics who are writing a review for Shady Business Monthly. Everyone will be nice to you to try and get a 5-star score. Let's do it! How come you didn't say that before? Come with me, I'll show you around. The criminal drags the 3 of you through dark and dank alleys and makes sure every criminal knows you're here. Hey Hank, come meet my new big shot critic buddies. Show him your shiv.
Yo.
No need to bother him. He seems pretty busy stabbing that other guy. His loss. Anyway, that lady over there is my wife Rhonda. We met when I killed the boyfriend. Wow, what a meet cute. Right? Hey baby, tell my new friends how good I'm at murdering. Don't worry, we trust you. No, you really need to see me in action. Here, how about I kill that guy? I have good aim. No need, really. Serious, I don't mind. What do you want me to put the bullets through? I think we've seen enough. You're clearly running a tight crime ship here, and we'll be happy to feature you on the cover of Shady Businesses Monthly. Awesome, that's all I wanted to hear. The beefy guy knocks the 3 of you unconscious. You wake up 4 hours later at the edge of the underbelly. Oof, oh no, guys, he stole all my money. My pockets are empty too, damn it. Wait a second, there's something in my back pocket. It's the mustachioed merman. What's that note attached? Thank you for your visit. Can't wait for the next issue of Shady Businesses Monthly. XOXO Beefy Bob. Hooray! You got what you were looking for and you survived the black market relatively unscathed. You gain 4 creativity but lose 4 smarts.
Let's show him how it's done.
Okay. Okay, so let's go. Get our creativity up. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh. What can you do with this many towels? You only needed 1. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain 2 creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor. You hear a group of angry protesters chanting outside the con. You, Zoe, Liam, and Doug get closer because your nosiness knows no bounds. Weebs, nerds, get back to your herd. Nerds, weebs, we don't want you here.
Huh?
What's going on here? Dear viewers, we stand in front of the Monster Con, which has attracted a considerable number of self-proclaimed nerds to our city. Several concerned citizens have come out into the streets protesting about the danger that these strange creatures pose to our society. Who are you calling strange creature? I am merely a centuries-old vampire with occasional shape-shifting abilities. I am sorry if I offended you. I merely state the facts as I get them, and I got them from the protesters first. Well, those facts are a load of crap. I may have several mouths and reality-destroying powers, but I'm not dangerous. That's not true, a demonstrator interrupts. Nerds will end society as we know it. According to the blogs I read, they never have sex. Some of us do? Yeah, some. Well, that's even worse, because you're gonna fill the world with nerd babies. Pretty soon the entire population will look weird like you. Interesting. Tell me more about this nerd replacement theory. If you keep writing bullshit, I'm gonna replace you. See, she's threatening you with violence. Never mind, Zoe. It's pointless to try and convince them. We can only fight against this pack of lies with even more persuasive lies. Oh, Red is an expert making up facts. Go ahead, show them. Oh, fandom culture has produced more art and fiction in the last 10 years than the 18th and 19th centuries combined. Weebs and nerds are uniquely good at taming tarantulas. They're the only thing standing between us and a tarantulas-controlled society. Let's go with art. Is that true? Of course, Dickens may have written 15 novels, but his efforts pale in comparison to the 14 million works available on fanfiction sites like AO4. Exactly! Check out this user, Cerulean Blood AB. They've written like 63 fanfics, and the longest one is 86 chapters long. But quality trumps quantity. I've never read Dickens, but I'm sure he's way better than that nerd. Let's read the summary of one of their fics. This human is on fire. A Dragon Heat / Pokemon crossover. Oh my god. We're back to Dragon Heat! Kevin Bleacher was a promising quarterback in college, but a severe injury forced him to abandon his dreams and left him impotent in more ways than one. In more than one sense. He injured his dick? See, fanfics can also tackle relatable issues. But everything changes when Kevin is captured by Harold McDonhard, a fiery hot dragon who will use him in illegal human street fights. Never mind. Little by little, with Harold's help, Kevin will recover the will to fight and fuck. The god fucks a dragon? Keep reading. I thought you were protesting. There's always time for that. I want to know how this ends first. You save nerd culture thanks to a horny-ass fanfic. You win for creativity, but lose for boldness. It's romance time.
Nobody sits like I sit.
Yeah, nobody sits like I sit. We're going after Doug. Talk about... Let's talk about him.
Yeah.
I've sunk hundreds of hours into this MMORPG. I'm obsessed with. I've been playing for the last several years. What's the best thing about it? The progression system is actually quite fair. They keep pumping out all sorts of thematic updates, and the cosmetics are worth burning my whole salary. But the best part's gotta be the people. I've made some fantastic friends there. We have this guild, the Funky Bunch. The Funky Bunch?
Right.
I dig the name. Thanks, it was a team effort. Some runner-ups were Fabled Friends, the Cool Dudes, the Waffle Squad. Huh, the Waffle Squad? Yeah, oh man, it's actually hilarious, but you would have had to be there. It was this one time during a raid when String Puller 420 suggested trying a Bear in the Bucket, which is a classic String Puller 420 move. And oh yeah, a Bear in the Bucket is this play that how much do you know about MMORPGs? Dang, I'm messing up the story. Let me start again from the beginning. Doug, I'm sure it's a hilarious story.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh, I am bad at anecdotes. But good at guild naming, I like the Funky Bunch. More than the Waffle Squad, even if that one comes with a super fun story.
Heck yeah.
Hi, yeah, it's a good name, right? A good name for a good guild. If you're part of it, it's probably a guild I would love to be a part of. Wink. This makes Doug so excited that he proceeds to tell you all about the members of the Funky Bunch. They all sound delightful. Doug seems really hyped about introducing you to other sides of his life, and you're hyped about that too. Ah!
Everybody's gonna love this or else.
And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session for your comic. Where did the time go? A hard truth you really need to hear today. Liking rainy days doesn't make you special. You may never know where France is on a map, and that's okay. 1 million cells in your body die every second, and you're doing nothing about it. Your hemorrhoids don't make eating your ass more exotic. We're gonna go with liking rainy days. Well, it's a good thing we're going after Doug and not Liam, because, oh boy, Liam will not like us for being so stupid. But charming, creative, and fun, I think he'll like. So what trend is becoming overused in cinema? Long non-dialogue sequences as a word bait. When they take a well-known intellectual property and twist it. Cute things that are clearly hiding something. Gun juggling. If I have to watch another movie with gun juggling, so help, we're gonna go with gun juggling. Okay, last day.
Let's set this con on fire.
So I'm gonna go to the vendor hall again. So let's go to the main stage first. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like Insurance Salesperson, Horse with Knife Shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you 2 smarts. Later, you're finally spending some one-on-one time with Doug in the merch hall, and it's going great, except for one thing. Everything is so friendship. You've got no idea if this is a date or not.
Hey,
Hey Red, check out this giant slushie. I got us 2 straws so we can drink it together. Like, that's pretty date-like, right? And I also got a 3rd straw because this guy was behind me in the queue and I didn't want him to feel left out, so I said he could join us. Hey. Not date-like. Later, the crowds in the merch hall are getting busy and you nearly trip. Doug turns to offer his arm.
huh?
Are you okay? Do you want to hold on so we don't get separated? Date-like. But then someone from the crowd speaks up. I'm worried about getting lost in the crowd too. And me, plus my foam tail keeps getting crushed. That's okay, you can take Red's other arm and we'll all form a chain to get through the crowd safely. It's sweet that Doug is nice to everyone, but a sweaty stranger hanging off your arm doesn't help you figure out how he feels about you specifically. You know he likes you, but Doug likes everyone. You need to know if he likes you. There's got to be a saucy con activity that you can do together that will let you find out how he really feels. Ask him to help you choose a Dakimakura. It's the nerdy version of lingerie shopping. Ask him to skinny dip in the con ball pit with you. Okay, we're gonna go with this one because that's not private. None of these are private, but
Heck yeah!
you want to go Dakimakura shopping with me? I'd love to. At the stand, you soon discover Doug is something of an expert and has plenty of advice. Yeah, because he spends all his money on fan merch, and that's what this is. It's really important to think about the personality of this. Like, are you looking for shy, playful, seductive, defiant? You're sharing your bed with this pillow, so you want to get it right. You. I want you.
Huh?
It's also important to consider dimensions. I'm a big guy, so I usually go for the XL, but some might find that a bit too much to handle. Yes, please. I can handle big, please. Oh, and another tip is to always try before you buy. Dakimakura stands usually have a testing bed in the— What? Oh my god. Oh. Do you want to pick some for us to take back there? You do. You take a small selection to the testing bed and lay back in your sexiest pose to ask Doug what he thinks. Maybe try to move your arm over a bit more? Let the pillow support your weight. Actually, do you mind if I... I'm like silently fist pumping over. I need to get a webcam so you can see like my facial reactions as I'm trying not to squeak as loud as possible. So Doug slides into the bed next to you and gently guides you into position around your Dakimakura. Bring your knee up, get in close, that's it. Ready to try by yourself? I don't know. Think you can keep guiding me a little longer? Oh no, I lost fun! You only realize you've both fallen asleep with him basically spooning you when the irritated stand owner kicks you out. Worth it. You gain 4 charm and lose 4 fun.
I'm on fire, baby.
Okay, so we need to full it up in the community zone. Walking around the community zone, you see several congoers playing a match. Wait, is that soccer? Why the hell is there soccer at MonsterCon? A con-goer sees you fuming and tells you, oh, it's not soccer, it's actually LARP fussball. What a relief. You have too fun watching the game, safe knowing you don't have to watch a real sport. Then you get a text from Doug asking you to play a video game with him. You two have gotten closer lately, so it's exciting to spend some one-on-one time together. Oh, nice. Hey Red, sorry I texted you out of the blue. This was a completely spontaneous decision. By the way, the fridge is full of your favorite snacks, and I warmed up your PJs with the hairdryer so they're nice and comfy. Oh, you are so thoughtful. Make yourself at home. I'm gonna go pick out the game. He is too adorable. You can't help but notice that Doug is shaking like a bowl full of jelly, more than usual even. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm just excited. I've been wanting to play these games with you for a while, and I just hope you like them. What games are they? Well, they're multiplayer games that involve cooperation, mutual trust, and semi-nudity. Are they erotic or something? Kinda, but we don't even have to play them. I've got other games that... No, I'm down. Let's play the sexy games. Really? Yay! I wanted you to have options, so I picked out a few games. Which one do you want to play? Oh yes, Chef, a sexy co-op cookie simulator, or Smash Your Bros. I don't know, this looks like a fighting game. So, I usually get like 2 into that. But let's do the co-op instead of the fighting game. Okay, cool. This game is kind of high intensity, but I'm sure it'll still be fun. 15 minutes later. The cream, Red! The pies need more cream! I'm creaming as fast as I can! No, our customers are leaving. We're gonna get a low score. Focus, Doug. You can't get performance anxiety now. We haven't even reached the climax of Rush Hour. I don't know. Maybe I'm not as good a chef as I thought. I should just turn in my checkered apron and thong. Don't say that! You're a necessary part of this sexy bakery! You really think so? Yes. Maybe it'd make a better top. What do you mean? How about you go to the top floor and churn the cream, and I'll go to the bottom floor and make the pies. Really? You'd let me cream? Doug, it would be an honor to let you cream my pies. You and Doug managed to turn a very sexy profit at your virtual bakery. You spend it all on 4 creativity and lose 4 bonus.
Let's set this con on fire.
So we've got 2 more we can go. Let's go to... We already did the fun. So let's go to the merch hall. You find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. All so cute. You check them out, they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. To show them how it's done, you make your own zine right in front of them. What a mentor. You leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made nets you 2 charm. You, Zoe, and Omen are debating the merits of the thigh sheath versus the boob sheath in RPG waifu clothing when you hear Doug loudly gasp.
Holy moly!
Holy moly! That's a misprint 1989 Han Solo action figure from when they accidentally put his 3rd ear on his neck. It's hideous. It sure is hideous and rare. I've gotta have it. Wait, can I have the 3-ear Han, please? I've been looking for one for years.
For real.
Sorry, dude, but you don't have your tentacles on the merchandise. Finders keepers. But finding this action figure is my dream. My parents died trying to get me one. Your parents died? Yeah, the misprints have always been highly rare, so when they first came out, my parents drove to their factory that produced them to try and find one for me. But they tripped and fell into a vat of molten plastic. Sorry, it's just painful to talk about. I just think that owning one of the original action figures would help me move on. Whoa, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. It's also very hard to believe. No, I'm serious. There was a whole lawsuit about it. Look at the back of the box. Warning. May contain traces of melted monster parts. Do not consume. Who cares? My friends laid claim to the merchandise first, so heed my words when I say fuck off. Just let him take it. I'd feel bad and a little grossed out if I bought it at this point. No, we had it first. Does the concept of dibs mean nothing anymore? Dead parents or no dead parents, you want the damn 3-ear Hull Solo. Do something to invalidate this guy's sob story and get Doug the action figure. Offer to murder Doug's parents to level the playing field. Bring this guy's parents back by defying the law of equivalent exchange and performing person transmutation, the most forbidden type of alchemy. I don't know which one to choose. Let's try this.
You sure about that?
Are you sure about that? The person transmutation has a pretty high price to pay. Yeah, I think getting the action figure would be enough to make me move on by itself. Come now, you miss your parents so much that you invoke their tragic deaths to buy action figures. Let us do you one less worse, as I believe the saying goes, and reunite you with them. You and Omen draw the transmutation circle and summon the Gate of Truth. Black hands and disembodied eyes come clawing out of its doors. Great, now those hands are going to take something in exchange for the resurrection. Probably someone's arm, not it. Don't look at me, I'm already down one arm.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh, I don't know. I'd really not lose my whole arm. Maybe just a toe? Fuck it. This is all for the orphan's benefit, so he should pay the price. Get him, hands. The hands rip an arm and a leg off the screaming stranger. Damn, he's got expensive parents. The gate vanishes, leaving behind two horrible creatures. They convulse, vomit blood, and scream the screams of creatures with no vocal cords. What is this? What have we done? Look, parents and son, finally reunited. I think we defied God. For a good cause. Zoe, please authorize the swarm for the Redemption Arc program, stating that I did something nice today. You may have ruined that dude's life, but now Doug can keep his action figure. The law of equivalent exchange looks satisfied to you. You gain 4 charm, but lose 4 boldness.
I'm on fire, baby.
So we've got lobby and hotel. Let's go with... So creativity. So I think I'm good with creativity. Let's make it so we're not at, like, 0 boldness. You're walking around with your favorite magical girl wig on. It's itchy as hell. You scratch your head under your wig. Oh crap, a random streamer just recorded you doing that off awkward finger wiggle. Oh, is the Banshee gonna pop? Oh no, the Banshee's not gonna pop up. Your weird head scratch goes through the entire internet cycle. You get memed, shitposted, mashed up, and even turned into a viral dance. Alas, fame is fleeting, and you stop being cool when a CEO does the magical head scratch in an ad. At least you still gain the true boldness for surviving internet fame unscathed. You're hanging out with Omen and Doug when their walkie-talkies beep. They're being summoned by the con volunteer middle manager.
Yellow.
What's the situation, boss? We came as soon as we could. Actually, I could have come faster, but consider yourself lucky I even came at all. We have an emergency. Someone let a tiger onto the merch floor.
This is the most glorious day of my life.
I can't do that line better, so we're gonna move on. I need you two to get it out of here before it hurts somebody. Before it hurts somebody? Ugh, how dull. Not to argue, ma'am, but don't you think you should call animal control or something? We're not experienced at dealing with wild animals. There's no time to find real professionals. There are lives on the line. Yours, for example. Good luck, try not to die.
Partners.
Relax, y'all. Oh, God, I hear relax on. I just go silent. Relax, y'all. I heard the situation. I'll capture the tiger. I've got a natural way with the wild animals of the Wild West. Nico, I love you, but I have several problems with that idea. 1, you are not actually a cowboy. 2, tigers aren't native to the Wild West. I don't think you could capture a tiger even if you were a cowboy. But I can do it. I really can. I've been practicing with my lasso. How do you think I got the tiger in here?
What?
What? Nico, did you let the tiger into the con just so you could show off your lasso? Heh, this town ain't big enough for the two of us to be asking questions, Buckaroo. We've got a tiger to wrangle. Well, however it happened, there's a tiger in the con and we need to deal with it before it kills you or any of your hot friends. Any ideas? Use the intercom to play annoying high-pitched anime girl giggles. They have a sound wave frequency that drives most animals away. Also the con goers, I think not. Craft and wear a convincing fursuit to seduce the tiger and lure it out of the con. Let's go with that option. You throw together a tiger fursuit with voluptuous tits. It looks good, but it's missing something, like a backstory to help Red get into character. What if she used to be a tiger toy that came to life thanks to the incredible imagination of a young boy? But too new to the world, the tiger ate the boy. Not roams the land, learning to finally learn what it means to be a tiger, yearning to learn what it means to be loved.
Ooh, I fucking love this.
Sounds dark and homicidal. I love it. Get out there, Red, and remember, don't wear the costume, wear the character. Next thing you know, you're thrust into the merch hall in a fursuit, staring down a pissed off tiger. Stage fright turns your blood to ice and shuts down your brain. For the love of God, you can't remember what sound tigers are supposed to make. Fuck, this is the school musical all over again. But no, today will be the day you beat your paralyzing stage fright. Unfortunately, you get mixed up and start doing the tap dancing routine you never got to do back then. Oops! The tiger studies you. Maybe it's working. Maybe it was mesmerized by your tap dancing skills. Should we do something? It looks like the tiger is mauling Red. No, Doug, it worked. Can't you see it's mauling her with tender devotion? Violence is the tiger's love language. Gotcha. Gosh, I know so little about these things. But I guess it makes sense. Red is the color of passion after all, and with all that blood, everything's covered in Red's red sticky love. Fascinating. Perhaps I am a romantic after all. The good news, after half an hour the tiger got tired and your friends could capture it, and apparently the whole thing made everyone think you're a romantic at heart. The bad news, you got mauled by a fucking tiger. You gain 4 creativity for your cool fursuit, but lose 4 smarts for the rest of your plan. The last day of the con is here. Who will be your con love? Doug, Liam, April, Omel, Zoe, Nico, or none of them? We're going with Doug. Please let it work. Ask Doug to the con after party? Yes. But let's check your comic. Finally, the art gang gathers around to pull all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Power Pearl Princess. This is the story of 5 friends who must balance everyday life with fighting evil. They are magical girls who channel their powers from the correct use of grammar. Miranda is their leader. She's a powerful warrior with a strong sense of justice, but in her everyday life, she's a clumsy girl just trying her best. So relatable. Oh, you made a comic about one of your friends who doesn't appear in the game. People will go, she's literally me, for real, when they see her most relatable quirk, she smells like delicious pizza. And the masked Dahlia is our love interest. She's a masked vigilante who has loads of sexual tension with Miranda. Little do they know, they already know each other, but for behind the mask, she's actually Dahlia, Miranda's neighbor. Masked Dahlia will help the magical girls, armed with her iconic magical weapon, a fancy-looking flower-themed gun. The Ring Mistress is our main villain, a powerful circus-themed sorceress who's bent on destroying the world. And no magical girl fiction would be complete without an incredibly dark twist. The magical mascot was plotting some evil shit, of course. Ring Mistress, I should have known you were the one behind the phenomenon we know as rain. Whatever, fuck you. In the name of the rules of grammar, I'll punish you. Nah, I just did my nails. There's no way I'm fighting you. Today you'll face my most powerful minion, Gavin, the gun juggler. To be continued. Man, I had to go back in the depths of my memory to remember what voice I gave Vicky. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. You want to be my date to the party?
Heck yeah!
Yes. I mean, that sounds cool.
You see the inner me.
The after party was lit. Doug had more to drink than he's used to, and he wound up tearing up the dance floor. It turns out he's a solid dancer when he's not paralyzed by stage fright. And as it turns out, the same is true for him in the bedroom. Hubba hubba. Ah, yes! Oh, I still only have the April secret ending. Oh, I have to work on that. Okay, so when it comes time to the credits, we're going to be silent for a few moments because the beginning, chorus is just the best. I turned on, as you can see from the first part, the streamer setting, so the song's going to be a little different. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a little sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. that no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other. His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need a good song. This is the moment where I remind you to leave a good review. I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster Gun's credit song. Technically this time I made the other credit song, so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you, and I'm charging for both songs, so who am I to say no? Don't be shy, subscribe and like, 'cause when you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other. Tell me what to do. His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need a good song. This is the moment where I remind you to leave a good review. Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
So hilarious. Both of the songs are amazing, but that's just the best. I can now call Yang Yang! When do we unlock calling people? Because I haven't... You unlocked the new outfit for Doug. Yay. So let's check out the gallery. Art gallery. So we've got endings. Oh, success. Yay! How cute. So far, we have 1 failure, 1 success, and 1 secret. Okay, comics. We have... New ones are the princess. And then maybe later I'll put up a video and read you guys Space Heist. So we got a new regular background. What do we get? Oh yes! The big-footed feet waifu. And... oh yes, chef. Smash your bros. Love it. Wide. Ooh. Date. Yes. Because before we'd been watching movies with Liam and April. But this time we were doing with Doug. New outfits for Doug. Oh, this is from the playthrough with Green, where he played Aphrodite. He was an amazing Aphrodite. For today. Yes, of course we have Doug and me on a bench. person we can sit on a bench with. Items. So we have the No Smart Smith. We have Charming Charlotte. And today we got Money Montgomery. And then character icons. Apparently I forgot to highlight these before during the April run. But let's see, do we have... Where is... I'm pretty sure we have to have... Yes! There's the Bouncy Castle Liam icon. I freaking love it. I want to make this into like a physical like polymer clay sculpture. That's going to be coming soon. I think I'm going to do it as soon as I finish getting all of the all 6 of the stats characters, because I'm going to make figures out of all of them. And okay, that would be great. So anyway,